currently just under 90% of the money that's in circulation comes from credit. Okay, so that means people are borrowing money. And as you know, people borrow money to pay for their entire livelihoods. They make a fraction of what they owe in debt. But as long as they can keep this thing going, they can kick the can down the road, so to speak, they can keep on investing. They can keep on looking like they're winning. Well, they're winning because they balance their books. But if you take one thing away, you take away some cash flow, suddenly they're deeply underwater. And we've seen people switch. We've seen celebrities. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people. We just happen to see it from celebrities and such, because they have such high profiles. But look, your cash flow system systems are the most important, right? That's part of actually even happiness. There seems to be this misunderstanding of what happiness is. A lot of that happiness is really just euphoria. Okay, we want to feel a certain way. We want to feel a certain way. We want to feel a certain way. A lot of these things that induce happiness are oftentimes really just things that induce euphoria. Your happiness is your ability to have a stable, let's say, income or stability financially to pay your bills, to eat the food that you want, and of course, maybe to even travel or do some extracurricular activities. Also, your physical health, things like exercise. As poor as you are, as hungry as you are, super difficult to exercise when you're hungry. I can't deny it, right? But, we face real hunger, like significant hours without food, days without food. It doesn't mean that life's over. It just means that there's an opportunity that you haven't seen yet. And so if you got all this money, you've inherited some money, you made a quick fix, a quick hit off of something that worked out one time and you can't repeat it, it's because there really wasn't much of any strategy.